Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Worker, and this is my house after 10 hours of playing. Yeah, this MMO took a lot longer to get things than I thought. So welcome to a free blank one video, I suppose. Now the reason why I decided to do free, I will go into actually a bit later. I'll make a gem chat after this video, and I'll release that probably tomorrow and pretty much explain to you guys why I decided to do it this way, because I only really have 2 games lined up for this video, so I kind of just have the third one in there. Spoiler, it'll make it easier down the line with this series. Anyway, the reason why we're playing Soul Worker and the reason I started playing it is because the devs just went up to me and were like, hey, you wanna have a key? Now this game is free, mind you, but they got a special key for YouTuber things, I suppose. So I got that, and I entered it, then actually never really had the time to record it, and so it was just sitting there in my post office, like this thing, you know, like the mailbox. I guess it just deletes any mail even if you haven't collected it yet over time. Now mind you, this has been a very long time. I'm kind of overdue on making these videos, to be fair. But yeah, let's just check out the meat and potato of Soul Worker, which is the dungeons. Now Soul Worker is quite the enjoyable game at first. However, it gets very like boring after a while, in my opinion. I have no clue what the heck's going on even. But yeah, after a while, it's just like it gets so repetitive. Okay, there's an invisible wall here. Should not be walking there. But it's like, okay, what the heck is even happening? I don't even know. Okay. Guys, hitboxes are kind of messed up in this one. It takes forever to really do anything over time. And like you saw with the house, which is generally a point that I like a lot, but even general leveling takes a bit of time. And then doing anything with that leveling is like insanely long. Now in the combat, this game is quite a lot of fun, to be fair. Like, you can make some good combos, you can level up your skills, get skills. And then with set skills, I should not be going here. And with those skills you can build like a tree of skills. So, like you see at the bottom, I have 1 through 6. And I generally use number 2, that's where I have my main skill set on. And as you guys can see, it keeps changing between like attacks that I do, which is pretty cool, and that's the way I have it chained up. And I think you can chain it up to 5, which is something I haven't. Or maybe you were only able to chain it up to 3, I don't remember. It's been a little while since I played the game. Also, this weapon is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it just came out actually when I started playing this game. Like, the character just came out. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty strong character as well. It's insane. I kind of feel like I've become too overpowered. Like, I remember in the beginning I had actually quite a bit of troubles with this, but I don't seem to have that many issues now. I do have to like keep track of my health every once in a while, because I'm very bad at doing that in this game, I've noticed. So this is the boss fight. This is gonna have like probably 12 bars, 15 bars, Jesus. Well, that went actually over pretty fast. Why can't I like use some of the attacks? I'm furious. Literally furious. Okay, I can't even use my attacks. Well, that sucks. I wonder why it does that. Oh boy. Well, I went not checking my health again. But you get a lot of these respawn tokens, so I generally don't care much. Okay, got another increased attack. Brought it all the way down to 10 health bars. Although we still got an S+, which I'm surprised with. Only died once, which is pretty good. So now we can hand in the quest like any other MMO. We got a couple things as well. Pretty useless. They're giving pretty weak items though, to be fair. Even though, like, as you guys can see, this shoulder thing is like level 12. Same with this one, the headset. But look at like how OP my gear is in comparison, right? It is completely nuts. It's kind of unbalanced. I don't remember how I got these items, to be fair, but quite unbalanced seeing as they're level 11 items. Well, now we're just gonna have to run all over the place again. But I'm gonna be doing it at my own time. Because we're just basically gonna have to go back in there. Anyway, well, let's check out the next Charlotte. So here we are with another Charlotte. They look a lot different, so don't worry about it. Honestly, I actually recorded all these videos before. And since I wasn't too happy with those, I basically created this series. Now, there is only like one part that I was happy enough with, I feel, with the old video. Oh my god, Zuck, you're here! It's Jeffrey! He's crafting tools. Well, I mean, that's basically my job generally, but I guess Jeffrey's crafting the tools today. What's up, Jeff? I got some newbie tools. I believe it's actually Jeffrey. True classic, to be honest. You'll probably not like fully get that unless you're either Dutch or you're one of our friends. Mainly Russ. He'll probably get it. Select reward. Tiny purple gem. That seems like the one for us, right? Honestly, probably I would want to go for the red one, but just because, you know, purple gems is the logo of our channel. What the heck is even going on? I guess socket. Keep forgetting what the buttons are to like use mouse freely. Can I not just equip it by clicking? Oh my god. How do I equip stone? Wait, is it a stop one? No. Okay, well I am very confused right now. That is not meant for your class bound to character. Why the hell do you give me an item that's not bound to my character, for heck's sake? Also, just like the last game, this game they gave me the starter pack, which is why I played the game, and I played it for a couple hours. However, the starter pack came with a couple things. The whistles, which apparently burn down over time. I thought you can keep these permanent, seeing as you have to pay real life monies for it. And I think it gave me a teleport scroll, though I seem to have lost that. Yeah, I don't know where the heck that went. But yeah, since it takes so long for me to actually make these videos for some reason, I got kind of stuck on it, which I guess is a good thing, because that shows me like how kind of well these starter packs are. I never generally buy them myself, and I guess for good reason then. So, I started playing this, right? And the funny story is that when I did, around the beginning area, there seems to be like a hole or something. It's insane, and you are able to like fall in that, and you're stuck basically. So in the very beginning stage, I got stuck for about half an hour already, trying to get out of this hole, unable to. Good thing though that there is a at the bottom here, there's a bore or excavation or just escape button, which is pretty good, which brings you back to like a checkpoint. Yeah, that is pretty helpful. Can't get rid of these tutorials, man. It's just a bore tutorial. I can't even press on it. I don't actually know how long this will take. You know what? Take reward and leave. But I got legitimately stuck there for half an hour, trying to figure out how the heck to get out. Oh, you must come back when you're level 9. Okay, well I haven't read that. And this basic MMO grind begins. Actually, there's a lot of side questing to do, so, well, it's not that bad. But yeah, I got mostly, like, a fun story about that. Like, I got stuck most of the time. This game, has a couple issues, I feel, but it just makes me think of a very basic MMORPG, like you would think of when you hear these term MMORPG. Which is generally something I don't play, to be honest. I generally try to play the ones like the Soul Worker, right, that we played a little while ago. That is an interesting one. Maple Story was an interesting one, because it kind of switches up the basic MMO formula. RuneScape, Mabinogi, you know, they all have those. They are classic MMOs, sure, but they actually switch it up a lot. Like Mabinogi has a more like a world-driven-ish thing, right? And there's like so much to do in that game. It's mental. MapleStory seems to be mostly creative. RuneScape has the weird leveling system I've seen in the game. You can literally like level stuff like woodcutting. So I generally like playing games like that. Now Soul Worker is just purely like combat focused, for example. But also has like some house decoration. Now I got kind of bored of it after the 10 hours because, you know, it's so much grinding and you're not really getting anything. So that's kind of sad. But this one seems to be reminding me quite a bit of like how I feel like when I play World of Warcraft, for example. Sure, this one isn't as polished, but I mean, it makes me think of that a lot. Well, before I spend like way too much time in here and I can't even like do the last episode or last game, which I so wholeheartedly wanted to put in here, let's go over to a different dimension. And here we are in that other dimension. You know, I wanted to choose some other game to be playing. I want to actually play Spiral Knights. However, updates and ollie. And that's the one bad thing, I guess, about this entire video. It's just, it is nuts how long it takes just to kind of switch games, because I haven't played these games in a while, and I need to update. Actually, I completely forgot what I was in the middle of doing in this game. I haven't played this one in a while either. It seems like I need to dust 2 badges, which I guess what I was doing is go down here and swim. This, for the people who don't know, is Poker MMO, so it technically counts as an MMO because it says it right in the name. And this one didn't have the updates, so that's pretty good, right? Also, if something weird happened, it's like Spiral Knights didn't want to start up again, so I guess I kind of broke it. Maybe because I kind of closed it while it was updating because it seemed to have been stuck. But yeah, that's pretty sad that it was kind of broken because I like to play that game every once in a while, because Spiral Knights I find is a pretty relaxing game, especially with friends. It's quite a lot of fun. But let's stop talking about other games and let's talk about the game we're playing right now. Honestly, it's something you'd think Nintendo did a lot sooner, especially now that they have the entire Nintendo Online thing. Imagine how many people want to buy online just to play Poker MMO. I'm gonna just use a repel after this battle. It's nuts. But yeah, this is just basically classic Pokemon just in an MMO setting. And I actually enjoyed quite a lot, and that repel was pretty useless. Welp. HP up. You know, I don't even know where the heck to go anymore from here. Like, I thought it was here. I thought you just have to, like, drop down here, right? What? That's a completely different area suddenly. If you're a Pokemon fan, though, this is really a fun game. It's just basically Pokemon. It's just kind of online, but, you know, playing it somewhat with friends is interesting. They kind of throw, like, a cap on your Pokemon, though, which in my opinion sucks a lot, because I'm pretty sure this Charizard that I have is probably, like, around level 60 already. It just doesn't want to go up. And also, you can trade Pokemon and buy them, basically, from a black market. But generally, those are, like, too high leveled. And it's insane, like, I've gotten so many badges, right? I got almost all of them, and my max obedience is only level 50. So I got Charizard, which is level 50, which is maxed out for right now. I got Pikachu, which is level 40. Got a Golem, which is level 43. I got a Blastoise. This is a Pokemon I actually got from someone. And a Kadabra, which is one I eventually bought. And a Sentry, which is a temporary placeholder because I want to get something else. And I'm thinking of just getting a Dratini or some stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video of Free Blank 1 vid. In the next video, I'll explain mainly why I started this series, being the first of its kind, or well, first of its kind is kind of hard to say. No other people have made videos like this. It'll just be why I decided to make a video like this. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.